Hi guitar chums, it's me again. Video number 12 in a series of infinity. So last time we were doing picking, I think it was something like that. We were just using all of our fingers and one thumb on 4 strings. And I think we just had 3 chords. We're gonna have 4 chords today and we're gonna have a little bit of melody. So with chords, when we're finger picking with chords, we can get a nice sound, but it can sound kind of like it's static, and it's just not moving until the chord change. So we're going to just link G to E minor, and all we have to do to play those is fret 3 on the 1st string, fret 2 on the 4th string, because we're only going to play 4 strings, so it makes life a little bit easier for us. With the left hand anyway, so that's cool. And my chord progression is going to go G, E minor, add 1 finger on the 1st fret 2nd string, and it turns into a C, and then a D. Okay, so E minor, C, D, and when I'm coming from C to D, if you're a little bit slow on that chord change with the left hand, then it kind of helps you out a little bit, the fact that you're finger picking, because let's get this finger into view. When I remove this 2nd finger off the 4th string, I'm actually playing a D note, so I can actually thumb that D note as I move from C to D. And it gives me kind of an extra little beat just to move over to that D chord. Cool, eh? So here we go. Here's my melody. It's just one little note. We're going to add one note. We're going to add an F sharp, which is a note directly under a G chord on the 3rd fret from playing this G note here. Not chord, note. Forget that. If I'm playing this G note at the top of my chord, that's what I should have said. I can add in this little F sharp on the 2nd fret, just below it. And that changes the G chord into a G major 7 just for like a second, and sounds kind of like quite sweet. We'll talk about major 7ths again. We have covered them a little bit before, if you look back to the F video. But we don't have to worry too much about what it's called. We just like the sound. That's what we're aiming for. Okay, so here's the pattern. Shut up. Shut up. Talking. Yeah. G, 2nd fret, E minor, C, D, G. Let's go from the start again. 2nd fret, E minor, staying on E minor again, C, D, G. How's about that? I like that. Sounds pretty nice. And I don't think there's anything in that little pattern that we haven't covered in the other videos. So you can take a look back and you should be able to find all the basic skills, you know, the chords, what your right hand's doing, should all be contained in the other videos. And if they're not, just tell me. Remember, interaction is key. It'd be lovely to hear from you. You might be able to figure out what happens in video number 13. Thank you very much. Take care out there. Enjoy your Sunday.